For 20 years, my father branded me a mistake and chose my brother instead. At Thanksgiving, he passed me a DNA kit as a prank. Let's find out if you're even mine. I took the test. Weeks later, the results arrived. I sent them to the entire family. My mom collapsed on the spot. My dad froze mid-bite because the test proved I was his only biological child that day. Imagine sitting at Thanksgiving dinner, surrounded by family, when your own father hands you a DNA test kit and sneers, "Prove you're even my daughter." My blood ran cold that night, but what he didn't know was that his ultimate insult wasn't just a cruel joke. It was about to unravel a 35-year family secret and shatter everything he thought he'd built. My name is Caroline Mitchell, and I'm 38. Looking back, growing up in the Mitchell house was like living in a corporate hierarchy where I was always at the bottom. My dad, Robert Mitchell, built his construction empire, Mitchell and Associates, from absolutely nothing. And trust me, he never, ever let anyone forget it. That company? That was his real firstborn, his true legacy. I was just the daughter who showed up 3 years before his real child, my brother Marcus. The favoritism wasn't just obvious, it was practically a sport. For my 16th birthday, I got a used SAT prep book with a little note saying, "Maybe this will help you amount to something." A few months later, Marcus got a shiny new BMW for getting his driver's license. Just for driving. When I graduated summa cum laude with a computer science degree from UConn, my dad's reaction was, "Well, at least you'll be employable." Meanwhile, Marcus barely scraped through some state school with a C in marketing, and Dad threw him a 200-person party, announcing him as the future of Mitchell and Associates. Fast forward to 2024. I'd spent 15 years as a software engineer at a Fortune 500 company, building systems that literally saved millions in operational costs. Marcus? He'd been VP of operations at Mitchell and Associates for 5 years, and I swear I never saw him successfully complete a single project without someone else swooping in to fix his mess. But in Dad's eyes, Marcus was building the family legacy. I was just there. Marcus is the future of Mitchell and Associates. My father would beam at every company event, his hand firmly on my brother's shoulder. And then, he'd turn to me with a dismissive wave. As for Caroline, well, at least she has a steady job. The hardest part wasn't even the constant dismissal. It was watching everyone around us just accept it. Relatives, friends, even my own mother. They all played along with this crazy narrative that Marcus was destined for greatness, and I was just lucky to even be allowed in a room. The company retreat in August 2023, though, that should have been my absolute breaking point. I had just poured my heart and soul into developing this insane inventory management system. It was going to save Mitchell and Associates a cool $2 million every single year. For 3 months, I'd worked nights, weekends, skipped family dinners, canceled everything, all because Dad said the company needed this. So, at the gala dinner during the retreat, Robert stood up in front of 150 employees and partners. He was ready to make his big announcements. "First, I want to recognize the exceptional work done on our new inventory system," he boomed. My heart actually lifted. For just a second I thought, finally, he sees me. Then he said it.